Welcome again to video blog number 3. In this video blog, I'm going to talk a little bit about Aningas. Aningas is a town about 40 minutes north of Natal. It's a simple town. It has about 2,000 people living there, and there's not much action going on throughout the day. Maybe lunchtime soccer game. To start off the week, we have a little gathering at the Galpão, or the community center. This particular Sunday night, we had a big chocolate cake to celebrate the anniversaries of some people, and also the anniversary of Mark and Lori being in the town of Aningas. It's a pretty crazy but fun time. The kids get to learn a verse and sing songs. Usually I bring the guitar and play along. After about 45 minutes, we break out some juice and some crackers and we call her. Eu sou livre, sou livre, sou livre. Eu fui perdoado, aleluia. Eu sou livre. Eu tenho as marcas de quem tinha tudo pra viver longe do altar. On Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I give my English class to about 15 people, and Lori gives her Spanish class to her one and single faithful student who comes every once in a while. This is Lori breaking the news to Chico that his surgery is going to be moved because the doctors are on strike. Here at the Galpão, Mark works with 2 local men, Vaughn and Leo. So what exactly are your objectives with this little wood shop? If you ever go into Aningas in the afternoon, you'll see a lot of young men just sitting around doing nothing because they have nothing to do. They need work. And so we hired these 2 boys, and the objective really is to teach them woodworking and to use the experience that I've gained over a lot of years and impart that to them so that they can learn how to work with wood, learn how to work with the machines, and provide for themselves. So that's kind of what we're doing in the Galpão. There's a wood shop set up, primitive, but it works, and the boys are learning the trade that I know. This is a property in Aningas that Mark and Lori bought, and they plan to build an orphanage on it. What do you have to say about this? Well, most of you that remember the burden that was on our hearts when we left home to begin with was to build an orphanage and provide a home for these kids that live on the streets. Any that have been here have actually seen firsthand how many of these young kids, either in the favelas or on the street, are living a life of absolute neglect and abuse. That burden has never changed, and we still believe from in our hearts that God has brought us here specifically for that reason. It was very clear to us just the way the land property, the purchase of the land, the size of the land, and the location of the land developed. God is still very much a part of this. What has slowed the progress of this up is the fact that we have to be recognized in this country as a non-profit, and as of yet we are not. We are at home, but not here. And so that process has begun with attorneys. We were advised by a developer here not to start the construction until we were recognized as a nonprofit.
And so we have the land, it's ours, it belongs to us, or it belongs to God. Let me be clear on that. And the work to be done there is to build an orphanage made up of small houses, each accommodating about 10 children. But until we're recognized as a nonprofit, we can't push forward with that project. And so that has become a real burden on our hearts and a cause for prayer. And we would ask anyone watching this video if you too would pray on behalf of this work, that it would be sped up in the government circles so that we could get this recognition and move forward with construction.
Abre a tua boca e canta com fé, canta com alegria. Não posso deixar de te amar. Eu não posso deixar de te amar. Eu não posso deixar de adorar. Eu não posso deixar de desejar tua presença. O pão vivo que desce do céu, a palavra mais doce que o mel.
Well, there it is. That's all for now. Until next time, goodbye.
Eu não posso deixar de te amar.